Yo, people, what's going on? It's Kitty G, and I'm back again with another video. We're gonna about to begin in 1, 2. Let's go. Anyways, you guys already know, you've seen by the title of the video that Ryan Bertrand has been linked to Arsenal, and the move has been linked by a hint from a reporter at, I think it's Goal, or is it no? Football London is reporting, but their original source is Goal. Right, they're saying that Goal is their original source, and they're saying that Ryan Bertrand is on the table as one of the targets for Arsenal, or possibly on their radar. The former Chelsea player, current Southampton player, according to Goal, is one of the players that Arsenal could be going after in this window as a backup left back. Now, Mikel Arteta hinted that he'd be interested in the man, right? In a recent interview, of course. They're stating that in a recent interview that Mikel Arteta hinted that they're still not done with their transfer business and they could go get Ryan Bertrand. He didn't mention for specifically that we could go for Ryan Bertrand, but he mentioned in the interview that he was hinting that we could still get deals done, and some of those deals were of the likes of a Ryan Bertrand, or possibly getting a deal for a Tagliafico, or possibly just getting hinting at the fact that we could still be getting goalkeepers in and midfielders. So he was keeping everything close to his chest. He wasn't really going in too deep to discuss players and possible moves and possible transfers. But this is just another link, another player that we've been linked to, and Ryan Bertrand. So I want to know what you guys think. Would you guys take him? He's 31. He is at Southampton. We have history with Southampton of taking one of their fullbacks in the January window. We did it with Cedric, right? This is a guy who used to play for Chelsea, Champions League winner, of course, right? This is a man who has been touted to get linked to Arsenal and linked to other clubs and linked away from Southampton numerous times, right? This is also a guy who has... some people would not be interested in. I'm getting that. I understand that some people would not be interested in him, but of course we'd be bringing him in as an option, as a backup option to Kieran Tierney if Kieran Tierney were to get injured, right? He can't be any better than Jaime, new channel, but used to the channel. Thank you. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see new faces popping in. So you're saying you can't trust them? Let's look at the report, okay? Let's look at the report. This is what the report says. What's going on? So yeah, this is the report. This is what it says, right? It says former Chelsea man has excellent, according to Goal, stalled on his new contract, while Arsenal are now been looking at him, right? And he would fit in at Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, Tottenham, and the Gunners. Rivals are all hunting him. All the top four are looking at him. All the top teams are looking at Ryan Bertrand as a possible backup option, right? And the reason why we said this is because I'm sorry, guys. My internet's acting up today. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my internet. It's just been acting up. So yeah, so Ryan Bertrand, 31 years old, Southampton player, former Chelsea player, being linked to moves to Tottenham, Manchester City, where he's been linked to recently. He's been linked to moves all sorts of places. And with Sead Kolasinac leaving and Ainsley Maitland-Niles not being designated as a left back, and Saka not being designated as a left back either, because we need him further forward up the pitch, I'm not surprised that these links are happening right now. So Ryan Bertrand's being linked to Arsenal as a possible transfer for our backup left back situation, right? Now let's look at Ryan Bertrand. What a little bit about him on Wikipedia, right? Ryan Bertrand, 31 years old, played for. Look at all those loans. So he was at Chelsea, and then he went to Bournemouth. He went to Oldham. Then he went to Norwich again, Reading, Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa, Southampton, and then eventually they bought him in 2015. And ever since, he's been there consistently, right? Now, this is a man who, in his Chelsea career, of course, he was in the team that won the Champions League, right? returned to Chelsea in 2011, and he was there, right? Substituted for Ashley Cole in a 3-1 victory against Bristol City. International career. Did he ever make it to the full national team? I think he did, didn't he? No, he didn't. He didn't make it to a full national team. He was only in the under 21s. He did make it to a Great Britain international Olympic team, right? So Chelsea, he played a total of 28 games for Chelsea in the Premier League, right? What else did he play? He played in the Premier League for Southampton, of course, majority of the years. He played over 200 games for Southampton in the league, total of 28 games there. And then he has a Champions League medal, a Europa League medal, and a runners-up at EFL Cup. Interesting. So, as a player, is he the type of player that you guys want as a backup? What do you guys want? What? What do you guys want? Let me know. Now, we've been also linked to Tagliafico. Now, this is a guy that you guys would be more interested in, I know for a fact, right? Nicolás Tagliafico has also been linked, but this has been confirmed from his agent, right? So let me show you guys this. So as much as we're talking about Bertrand today, this is from Tagliafico's agent. So Tagliafico's agent has been saying numerous parties are interested, familiar, following Arsenal rumors numerous times. The Ajax left back. He's currently 28 years old. He's penned down to his contract in the Eredivisie until the 2023 season, and with the final 12 months. He did not. When he was before he signed the contract, we were interested in him. After he signed the contract, I haven't really heard much about him. I heard Chelsea were interested in him last year before they got Chilwell. So we'll see. But yeah, that was just that. You guys tell me what you guys think about this guy. I'm not too sure about Tagliafico or anything. Did you get any notifications today? I have 3 to unsub or resub to fix. What? I'm so confused. Didn't get any notifications today. I will have to unsub and resub to fix it. No, you don't have to do that. What it is YouTube does not give you notifications for all the videos. I know that for a fact. They only give the notifications to half the people, half the time. You don't always get the notifications immediately. It doesn't come all the time. It doesn't work that way. But yeah, let me just move this closer. 1 second. Okay, people. Okay, so let's chat. First things first, right? Ryan Bertrand. Are you guys interested in Ryan Bertrand? I don't think anybody really is interested in Ryan Bertrand. I don't think anybody really wants Ryan Bertrand. I don't think any of you guys even know how what Ryan Bertrand would bring to the table as a left back. But let's look at his career as a left back for Southampton, right? In the Premier League. In the Premier League at Southampton, he's been quite good, actually. We can't really fault him at all for his time at Southampton. He's been one of the better players. He's done a lot of good things. He's played over 300 games. He has 8 goals in the Premier League, right? I know goals and assists are not the only stats that we should look at, but we're going to look at them. We're going to look at them right now, right? So just 1 second. Let's pull this up. Ryan Bertrand. Okay, so Ryan Bertrand has 246 appearances, 7 goals, 15 assists in 66 clean sheets. Interesting. That's just in the Premier League, right? In the Premier League, he's been quite fit, actually. He's played a lot of games. He's been in and around the Premier League for a long time. But his first game was for Chelsea as a substitute in 2011, right? Then he first really got his chance in 2013 season for Chelsea. And then bit part player, loaned out when he got loaned out to Southampton, he got a chance to play in the Premier League again. Played 34 games, played 32 games the following season, 28 games, 35 games, 24 games. Last season played 32 games. This season has already played 17 games. Okay, so he's played majority of their games this season already. And they could possibly be loaning out their first choice left. They could be selling us or possibly loaning out their first choice left back to us. Now, to me, that's kind of ridiculous. I don't know why they would give us. I don't know why they would give us their first choice left back, right? I don't know why they would give us their first choice left back on loan. If we wanted him, I think we'd probably have to buy him. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Bertrand? Do you guys think Bertrand's a good signing? Do you guys think Bertrand would be good? Do you think Bertrand is the type of player that we want as a backup left back, or would you want a younger profile player? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Ryan Bertrand? You guys saying Tyreek Mitchell or interesting? He's a pussy, yeah. Okay, so let's go to Tagliafico because you guys have been talking about Tagliafico a lot. Tagliafico. Well, Tagliafico's 28, right? He's Argentinian. Okay, and then I don't know if he plays every game for Ajax in the league. He hasn't been as fit over the years. He's always missed at least 15 to 10 games every season. He's played a lot of games in the Champions League in that season, 2018-2019 season. That was his best season ever. Since then, he hasn't hit the heights of that season. So Nicolás Tagliafico sounds like a good one. I'm done, mate. Meeting. Ryan would be a good buy. Backup for Hector. I swear, does Ryan Bertrand not play left back? Why is he saying as for Hector Bellerin? I swear he plays left back. He's not a right back. Steven, he's not a right back. He plays left back. His UCL stats and Ajax stats are really good. Do you want to see his Ajax stats? Yeah, I'm gonna do that video at 1 o'clock, mate. So just come on at 1 o'clock right now. Anyways, I think I'm gonna be done, guys. If you want to look at Tagliafico's stats quickly, let's see his goals and assists in the Champions League. Yeah, he was really good in Eredivisie. In the Champions League, he had 3 goals that season. He might have had more assists also. I think it's not all down to his goals and assists. As a player, I don't know how good he is because I haven't watched the Eredivisie enough to see him. From what I've seen from Ajax, he was really good. But I have a question. Why has no big club come in and bought him yet? Why has nobody else come and said, you know what, we want this guy? Why hasn't anybody else done that? That's what you got to ask yourself. You really have to ask yourself, why has nobody else come and done this? Why has nobody else come and tried to buy him? You know what I mean? That's just the questions I would be asking before I was thinking. That's the kind of questions I would need to have answered before I move any further in these things, right? But yeah, we're gonna get back later. We're gonna be back later talking about Odegaard. We're gonna get into everything. Big up to everybody in the chat. I can see there's a bunch of you guys in the chat. Why is everyone streaming right now? Question, right? Why is everyone streaming right now? Everyone's streaming right now because things there's a madness, bro. Madness. Matt Ryan's going crazy. You got people just going crazy today, right? Everybody's just going crazy today. Yeah, Tyreek Mitchell. You guys do realize they're not going to sell us Tyreek Mitchell. They're not going to sell us Tyreek Mitchell for cheap. Palace are the type of team, if you want a player from Palace, you have to spend over the odds to get that player. And they're just not going to give him to us for cheap. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. Do some stuff. I gotta go pray and stuff. I'm gonna change the video time from 1 o'clock to 1:30, and we'll be back at 1:30. Okay. Hopefully you guys stay locked. Stay locked to EGTV. Subscribe to Do the Thing, do everything, and you already know what it is, EGTV. And like the video, people. Like the video. I really appreciate it when you guys like the video. Thank you, and have yourselves a wonderful day, people. We're out of here.